What's up guys, Lalamike25 here, and this is battle compilation number 2. And here, so I throw up my blazed, and he goes into his fruit roll up, and I swords dance, he gets up a stealth rock, and I speed boost raise my speed, and now I protect because I figure he's going to taunt, which he does. So I'm like, alright, now I have double speed, so now I get to Shadow Claw. So I Shadow Claw him, but he has a sass, so he's not dead yet. And so then now he taunts me, and I'm like, okay, well, I still have double attack and over double speed, so then he switches out, which is a bit peculiar, but then, so he goes into his shiny Giratina, and so, yeah, now I'm just going to start Shadow Clawing him, and I'm not going to kill him. He uses Will-O-Wisp, and then he misses, so then he's using his lefties, and I'm getting speed boost, and so I Shadow Claw some more, he is trying to burn me, and it misses again, my taunt wears off, and then my speed rises, so now I'm just like, okay, well, I'm still going to Shadow Claw, just so I don't get burned, and then he goes into his Darkrai, and I'm like, shit, so I Fire Punch him, and luckily that kills it. So now he goes into his Mewtwo, and I Shadow Claw that, and I one-shot that. And I get a crit, a useless crit, so whatever. And then he goes into his Drying Pan, which you guys should probably be laughing like right now if you don't know what that is. So I Shadow Claw, I'm hoping for a crit, but I don't get it. So then I get lefty's recovery, and I saw the calculations, and he would kill me that turn, so I stalled for lefty's recovery. He won't kill me, but then he gets a crit, so he does kill me. I'm like, shit, okay, that was quite lucky. So I go into my white Kyurem. He extreme speeds me there, and now I Ice Beam him, so I'm thinking he might have been banded. I don't know. But then, so he goes into Fruit Roll Up, his shiny Deoxys. He's Psycho Boost, and now his special attack is Harshly Fallen. So I go into my Darkrai, figuring I can just set up on him. But then he taunts me, I'm like, gay shit, so I can't use Nasty Plot now. So I get Lefty's Recovery, and then he switches out. He goes into his Lugia, and I'm like, oh my god, whatever. So then I get a critical hit, and it doesn't do much, so I figure he has Multi-Scale. And then I Dark Pulse again, and I can kill him the next turn. Then he roosts. I'm like, okay, shit, this is getting stupid. So my taunt wears off, and so now I put him to sleep. I'm like, okay, now I can start setting up on this thing. So I set up. So he's tormented by my bad dreams ability, and I substitute. I set up a sub. So that way now I can start Nasty Plotting and then kill him. So I use a Nasty Plot, and now he wakes up. He whirlwinds me. I was like, what? I thought you couldn't whirlwind a sub, so whatever. I guess I learned something new. And then I Shadow Claw him, and it doesn't kill him, and he Toxics me. I'm like, okay, well, fuck. So I'm hurt by Toxic now. And I Shadow Claw again. Don't get a crit this time again. And he roosts, and I'm like, okay, freak, dude, this thing is being a pain in the ass to my team. So I Swords Dance, and then he roosts again, figuring that I would attack, and that he would have 50%. So I Shadow Claw again, but then I'm like, shit, he has Multi-Scale, so it does half. And then so he whirlwinds me out, and it goes into my Dialga. I'm like, okay, now I can just T-Bolt this thing, hoping for Parahax. And I don't get Parahax there, so he roosts, gets Lefty's Recovery, and he's not at 100, so Multi-Scale is not useful there. Then he roosts again, now he's at 100. I'm like, dude, don't be such a bitch. No one ever really wins like this. And so I go into my Gorbis, and I'm like, alright bro, so I get to Shell Smash on your ass. So I Shell Smash, and all my stats are rising, my defenses are falling, and so now I'm like, okay, so what am I going to do, Baton Pass or Shadow Ball? So I Shadow Ball, because he's not at 100, and he would just whirlwind me again, as he did right there. So I go into my Dialga again, and I use T-Bolt. If I got a crit, would have killed him. If I got Parahex, that would have been nice. But I don't get either of them, so he roosts, and I'm just spamming Thunderbolt, and he whirlwinds me. Goes back into my Gorbis, and I'm like, dude, come on. So now, I believe I go for a Shadow Ball. Yeah, I go for a Shadow Ball, and no special defense drops. So now he's at 96%, so then I Shadow Ball again. He whirlwinds me, and I'm like, dude, freaking just stop. So I go into my Darkrai, and now I'm like, dude, you just made a big mistake. So I'm not going to sub now that I know that he can roll with me out. So I use Nasty Plot to raise my special attack. He's still asleep, and I'm like, alright, perfect. So then I use my Dark Pulse, and I kill it. I'm like, oh my god, yes, finally, this thing is freaking stupid. So he goes into his Deoxys Speed, and he's hidden powers me, and then I just use Dark Pulse, and I'm like, alright, sick, I win. And so that was part 1, or battle number 1. I win. What's up, guys? Lalamike25 here. This is battle compilation number 2, battle number 2. I throw SB on to start with for my magic bounce for stealth rockers, and he goes into his kamikaze, his Genesect. He U-turns out. So then I use Dragon Pulse on his Wobbuffet. He tries to counter it, but it doesn't work because it's special attack. So I Ice Beam, hoping to kill it, but I don't, and he mirror coats me. He kills me. I'm like, okay, well, this kind of sucks. So then I go to my Gorbis because I know Wobbuffet can't actually attack anything. So I use Shell Smash to get my stats up and my defense is down. He encores me. I'm like, really? I'm stuck Shell Smashing. So now I'm just a big target here. I Shell Smash some more, obviously, because that's the only thing I can do, unless I want to switch out. But I was stuck by on Shadow Attack at the time. So I Shell Smash some more. And just take some time to read the screen. He Dark Voids me, he misses. So I'm like, alright, sick. So I'm still stuck Shell Smashing. He Dark Voids me, he hits. I'm asleep now. But that's awesome, because my Encore just ended. Not really, that's not awesome at all. So I'm fast asleep, tormented by his ability. He nasty plots me. I'm like, I might get swept. I've been swept by Dogray before, and I hate it. He used nasty plot, and I'm still tormented. Now I wake up. Now I get to Baton Pass, and I'm on Dialga. I have hope. I go into Dialga, and I restore my status using White Herb. He tries to Dark Pulse me. He doesn't kill me. So now I Dragon Pulse him, kill his Nig Biga, goes into his Shiny Rayquaza, Extreme Speeds me, almost kills me. He could have gotten a crit on his Extreme Speed or on his Dark Pulse. Either would have killed me. So then I kill his Rayquaza. He goes into his Wobbuffet. I Earth Power that just to not be cheap. Kill it. He goes back into his Genesect, and I'm like, bro, revenge kill. I Aura Sphere him. I kill him. And then he goes into his Kyogre, which I one shot with Thunderbolt. And I didn't need the type advantage, but even still, he goes into his Giratina, and I one shot it with Dragon Pulse. So now that was GG, but that was his. He said he's kind of new to Ubers, so I felt a little bit bad sweeping him, but he kind of deserved it after encoring my Gorbis with Shell Smash. So now it totally backfired. So yeah, rate, comment, subscribe. This was on PokemonShowdown.com. I'll have a link in the description. You can battle me. I'm not that good, but I only upload certain battles. So just give me some time here to find out where I can stop this recording. And, okay, there we go. See ya.